Hey everyone, it's me, Jessica Lawrence, the Golden Girl of GoldenGirlMarketing.com and of JessicaLawrenceOnline.com. And I'm very excited to bring you a brand new segment. It's called Workshop Wednesdays. So every Wednesday, I'm actually going to release a video training, something that's relevant, direct, on time, and that's easily, to consume and easy to implement for you so that you can implement things right away and start profiting and, elevating your visibility right away. So as you can see, we are talking about a timely topic. It's killer holiday marketing strategies for entrepreneurs and small businesses on the rise. So I'm actually going to lay out for you the 5 marketing must-haves to take you from message to market to money. So as you can see, like I have my website here, it's JessicaLawrenceOnline.com. And I'm really excited about that site. It's actually going to be more of a personal site, and this is the type of content that you can expect. Something that's more me, more youthful, more feminine, and just a little bit different from my brand, Golden Girl Marketing. So I'm very excited. I hope that you will visit me on that site. It's still a work in progress. I'm working on it, putting some cool features on there. We're gonna have like bombshell business advice, boss-worthy book reviews, launch love, where I'll be highlighting people that I love, and as far as their launches, what they have going on, a lot of the brands that I'm actually lusting after. So it's going to be really, really cool, and I hope that you guys will join me over there. And it's JessicaLawrenceOnline.com. I'll have some real cool freebies and things like that you can take advantage of, much like my Workshop Wednesdays. So today, like I said, we're talking about killer holiday marketing strategies. So what I'm going to do is I designed this to be very easily consumable. Let's keep it under 7 to 10 minutes so that you guys can get on with the rest of your day and implement this as easy as 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to go through the 5 marketing must-haves, and I'm going to give you some insight into each of my recommendations. And then at the end, I'm going to make you an offer you simply cannot refuse. So let's just get started, guys. All right, so you have 5 marketing must-haves, and these are for your holidays. Really, it's like for any day, but especially for the holiday, because you do want to maximize it as much as possible. So I definitely want to, to address that for you. So here we go. Your email marketing software is definitely something that you need to be able to market successfully with permission and with a more responsive opportunity. You want people to be able to respond to you, but if you're just marketing to business cards that you picked up off the street or from that, networking dinner you went to 10 months ago, it's not going to work. So it's not that the software doesn't work, it's you don't know how to work it and you don't have a dedicated email marketing strategy. So that's something that we may need to talk about and work on, which I'm always here. So just know that. And also you need a website that's poised and optimized to sell your products and your services. You also need a shopping cart or invoicing system. Definitely need pre-qualified prospects or a fan base. And I do see that little red squiggly line. I'm a little irritated about that, but we're gonna, move on. I just want you to know I saw it. So anyway, it's actually irritating me, so I'm gonna fix it. Boom. Okay. So now what we are going to learn about as well is a solid strategy for making sales. Like I said, I really just want to give you guys some brief information, something that you can take to the next level. And you know exactly how I am. So if we see something, we got to fix it because, I'm a little OCD. So I got to make sure that it's all right. So, let's just keep moving. And I'm going to talk to you about the email marketing software that I think is going to be beneficial to you no matter where you are in your business or what your budget is. So that's email marketing software. Number 1 will be Constant Contact. I actually love Constant Contact. I love the fact that they give you a 60-day trial, absolutely free, no credit card required. It allows you to kind of get your feet wet, especially if you're just getting started with building an email list and you're not ready for the bells and whistles. Next, I have Aweber, which I think it is technical, but it's not as technical as MailChimp. MailChimp is more affordable in the budget in some cases, but I just don't really like the interface. It doesn't really work well for me. I spend too much time with the templates. I've tried every last one of these, and I actually really like Aweber. But to be honest, Infusionsoft is like the Bentley of email marketing software, so I freaking love it. It's like $200 a month minimum, but it's so amazing because it does allow you to practice what's called life cycle marketing. And if you guys really understood what it was, you would never, ever, ever want to go through to anything, else. You would only want to do this because it will raise your profits. So I'm actually, migrating over to Infusionsoft, and I actually have a lot of clients that use it, so it's really awesome. And it gives you so much analytics and so much insight, into, why people are leaving your shopping cart, allows you to send them messages. I mean, it's really very stealth. It's amazing. So let's talk about the 7 places that you can actually sell your products once you have this email marketing software in place. Number 1, you could do an Etsy store. I love Etsy. It's a searchable marketplace that allows you to list your goods and services. It's really good if you are a crafter, or if you have something, even printables, like anything that you want to sell. Etsy has a market for it. Custom pencils, t-shirts, whatever you want. And it's completely unique to you, and it's a really, really, really great marketplace for you to be on. I definitely need to put myself on there just for the principle, because it's allowed you to be searchable, and Etsy is one of the most popular sites out there right now. Now, if you're a podcaster, or if you're a trainer or anything like that, definitely look into being on iTunes. That's a great place for you. Even if you want to sell 99 cents, $2.99, or whatever you want to do, iTunes is the place to be in order to get your podcast, more recognized, and your trainings more recognized. So you also have Shopify. Shopify is another, place that's kind of like Etsy. So that's something that you can go and explore. Now, if you're not quite ready to start listing everything yourself, and, and a lot of the work that Etsy may require, check out Teespring or Zazzle. If you have digital goods like digital publishing, a digital magazine, ebooks, or anything like that, you can actually check out Issue. And your own personal website is a great place to sell your product, because you control the whole user experience. You control everything from start to finish. So one thing I do want to give you some insight on is how to optimize your website for sales and traffic, okay? All right, hope you're enjoying this so far, guys, and I'll be most happy to hear any feedback, because I know I tend to speak fast, so I try to watch it and really listen to myself. So I can't wait though to hear you guys' feedback. I really missed you. All right, so let's jump into the next slide. So what you want to do to optimize your website for sales and traffic, number 1 is add an opt-in box to capture the traffic. This is where your email software comes in. Not only that, to actually sell products and set up e-commerce on your site, one thing that I've always used was WooCommerce. It's actually a free plugin, and it allows you to set everything up. It's on woothemes.com/WooCommerce. You can click right from this webinar or these slides, because I will put this up on SlideShare as well. And it's just a really good opportunity for you to be able to get step-by-step information and direction, if you use WooCommerce, and their support is really good. Now, if you also need a shopping cart, you can actually go to directpay.com. It's amazing. I've met the owner, the CEO of the company. They've been in business for so many years. They specifically specialize in coaches and consultants, things like that, like people in the industry where maybe somebody might pay you initially upfront like $7,500. You can actually call them and let them know, hey, I have something large coming through, and they'll actually be looking for it. Whereas, PayPal, we all know, honey, heard the horror stories about how they like to actually take people's coins and all that. Excuse me, I'm such an important girl, so somebody was calling me, but we had to send them the voicemail. So anywho, now, like I was saying, PayPal, they do like to take your coins every once in a while, freeze your account. So you definitely want to, be careful with that. But we all know PayPal is also widely recognized. And I'm sure that Apple Pay is really trying to give them a run for their money. But for right now, that is an option that you can use to set up a low-cost shopping cart in the event that you don't have another option. So I also want to talk to you about using Hello Bar to capture traffic at the top of your website. It's a free and easy plugin that you can actually install. You can go to hellobar.com, take a look at it, and see about, they'll give you examples on how to use it. If you need my help, that's something that we can look at and consider as well. Now, you can even use VCTA to position your expertise and set up appointments. It's a plugin that pops up at the bottom of your screen and lets people put in their name and email, for contact and things like that. So you'll be able to connect with them on that level as well. So you can get them at the top, get them at the bottom, and get them on the side. And it may sound like a lot, but to be honest, it's definitely necessary in times like these because, everybody has a short attention span. Even I have a short attention span, but if you knew me, you already knew that one. So that's why I have to create short, quick videos that I can implement and get out right away, right? So the next thing that I want to talk to you about is automating your appointments. We don't have time to sit up and one thing I don't like, and I mean, I've been going through this a little while with some clients and I honestly cannot stand it, which is the appointments, the back and forth, the texting back and forth, all that back and forth. For me, one of the things I'm moving to is automating appointment. So you can actually check me out in action. It's meetme.so/Golden Girl Marketing. See how Meet Me works. See if it's something that you want to integrate. My goal is to make your lives as easy as possible and really just kind of allow you the insight into some tools that will help you with that and automate like your follow-up system, your sequences, all those things. Because that's what we all fall short a little bit is the follow-up. I'll definitely be the first to admit, that I am a perpetual procrastinator, but I'm recovering, okay? I'm in Procrastinators Anonymous. I'm working on that. So I just want you to know. So if I see you there, I'm not going to call you out. We already know. So, okay, guys, check Meet Me out, meetmeso.Golden Girl, marketing, and just see if you like it. If you do, you do. If you don't, you can find another option. Now I want to talk to you about really identifying and pre-qualifying those prospects because I did talk to you about that earlier. Clearly, if you gonna have, you're actually going to have to sell to somebody. Somebody has to want these services. They have to want to buy them, right? So we got to figure that out for you. So that's definitely an option. If you are looking to pre-qualify some people, here's some cool tips that you can use. Number one is surveying your existing list to see where their pains, where their passions are, see where the potential lies. A lot of times we think we know what the customer wants. The customer will tell you what the customer wants. So you need to really listen to them and you need to ask them questions. So actually ask them, what is it that they want? What will make your life easier? How can I help you? How can my product or my service help you? I don't care if you're a plumber. What would make, you being a plumber easier for that customer? How can you really turn things into what I like to call your irresistible solutions? Because clearly everybody may not know how your service works, but they definitely understand solutions. And too often than not, when we introduce ourselves, when we introduce our service, all we talk about is the process. People don't care about the process. They care about the results. They care about what you're going to be able to do for them. And that's all they really want to know. So you really have to get to the point and look at the solution that you provide so that people will actually want to buy from you and keep coming back. So I hope you enjoyed this info so far because next I'm going to jump into building your fan base. So one of the things that you can do is start a fan page and implement the right types of ads campaign to drive list building efforts. I think it's a little funny, and I don't mean to say anything about anybody in a one way. I mean, I kind of do and I kind of don't. But it's so funny. I'll look at somebody who says, "Oh, I'm an online marketing strategist." I was just on Facebook earlier today, but they're not even maximizing their own Facebook campaigns. And then you guys go and you pay them to actually do certain things for you, and and wonder why you're not getting the money back on the ad spend. And really, it's we all make mistakes and things like that, but for me, if I don't know how to do something, I'm going to tell the client, listen, I need to learn how to do this, or I will go and invest in something or myself to actually learn how to do it, but everything is a learning process. But it's just so interesting to me because you have these gurus and people that are doing something and they not even really doing it right, but they call themselves an expert. And that's why I kind of and I'm working on my business coach with that. I don't really like the whole term expert for me sometimes because it's always a learning curve. And then with social media, things change. I mean, I am an expert, but he calls me a pioneer, which I love that. So he's like, "Jessica, you're a pioneer. You wrote the book on social media before social media was even popular." And I was like, yeah, I guess I am. I'm pretty cool. So anyway, definitely look into transitioning your online customers to your home base. That's your website. That's why I told you how to capture them and capture their information because that's super important. So you also have to make sure that you are getting their name and their email, and that's what you're going to use in your list building or email marketing software. We talked about that, but you definitely have to give people a free taste of your awesome to keep them coming back. Now, if you really want them to actually come back to your website, and some people, their website's kind of like a one-hit wonder. It's nothing there for them. You have to keep giving them value-based content. Now, of course, you can't do my workshop Wednesday, but you can do something else awesome, just as awesome, just not workshop Wednesday, to keep people coming back. So think about that. Think about hey, what kind of value can I give them? Can I post one really long blog post called like an epic blog post? Can I start a blog series? Can I do a video blog? Can I post certain lists? I mean, what is it that you have that your perspective allows you to implement very easy, and that people can consume and come back to your site in like tiny little actionable bites, right? So just kind of think about that. Now, next, I want you to know your marketing goals. So who are you trying to reach? What's your objective? What's your desired outcome? Because to be honest, that's the first part of the strategy. Like if you don't know any of these things, then you really are just marketing in the dark. But you have to know who you're trying to reach. You have to know your objective, and definitely your desired outcome, because how will you know when you're successful? Clearly makes sense, right? Now, I want to give you just a quick beginner's guide to creating a solid strategy for your holiday sales. Now, I want you to ask yourself, hey, well, what's my highest selling or my most popular offering? Also, in the time of the holiday, people want things fast. They want it delivered easily. So think about what's downloadable, easily deliverable, or can be created easily but still high value. This doesn't eat into your profit margin. It just gives you a more market power, more market share. And also think about what you can bundle that makes sense, so that you can raise your perceived value and actually increase your profits. So we talked about, creating solutions. This is where solutions comes in. This is where systems come in. People love bundling, especially around the holidays. They like to get, more for their buck, because, hey, Black Friday, you can get like a whole, like I got some Beats last year for like $79. It was sick. And those are regular like $200. So what kind of deals can you put together, but that doesn't take away from your profits, but it allows you to bundle it up and increase them, because more people will buy from you at that point, right? So I hope you've enjoyed this quick little webinar, a little tongue tied there. Sorry about that. So this quick little webinar for my workshop Wednesdays. Expect it again next week, as well as some other videos that I'll be dropping on you. And on Sundays, I'm actually going to start my Sunday night strategy calls, so that, okay, I can give you the info on Wednesday, but you can call me up on Sunday and we can talk about it, answer any questions. And every once in a while, we'll do a Google Hangout so you can see my pretty face and I can see all of your pretty faces. So I'm excited. Now, clearly, like I told you, I was going to make you an offer that you just cannot refuse. I've been working in my lab, otherwise known as my living room, because that's where my home office is now that my stepdaughter's here and took my office, but we won't talk about that. But I actually created a pretty cool offer for you that I think is really just gonna, it's gonna like revolutionize your marketing, right? I know that sounds a little cocky, but I think it is. You know why? Because I'm doing a digital visibility audit. Here's the thing. When it comes, and people don't really like the word audit, but I'm telling you, it's a cool thing. It's really good. People really don't know if their visibility is actually equaling any money for them. They really have no idea. So like I'll ask people, hey, so what's going on with your Facebook, or what's going on with this, or what do you have, and is it making you any money? Well, they might say, I'm not sure. I see posts. So, if they have somebody else managing, they're like, well, something's going on or something's happening, which is true, but how does it directly impact your bottom line? Are you able to track it? How do you know that this is a valuable platform for you? So the digital visibility audit, it does allow you to see exactly where you are, so we can determine if you're going in the right direction. So I think that's like the best thing about the audit, because we do so much more than that. We basically, it's application and intake. So you fill out a quick app. I'll definitely get back with you. I even record a video of your platform so you can see your user experience on that specific platform, and I deliver it to you. Now, I know you're probably wondering how much does this cost, but it's actually complimentary. I don't have a lot of time or a lot of spaces for it. So, this is something that's brand new. I'm introducing it. I've done it for clients in the background, and I thought to myself, and actually talked to my business coach. I was like, wow, I think this would be something that would be really beneficial, because I actually add it as a part of one of my services, or when I'm trying to get a proposal or things like that. So that visibility audit, I have included the website for all the details. If you're ready to get started, you can check it out at goldengirlmarketing.com under what we do, how we do it. You can take a look. You can even email me directly to get your complimentary visibility audit and get yourself set up so that you know exactly where you are, and that you know what's going on with your business, because we do learn all about your business and how it works, so we can help you create a custom visibility blueprint to align with those objectives that you have. So if you're holiday marketing and you want to not only position yourself so well in this upcoming holiday season, as well as position yourself for January and February, and if you're in consulting, if you're in coaching, if you're someone that provides those type of service-based solutions, January is the best time to actually really get people started, because we all know everybody's looking to reset, they're looking to be reignited, they're looking to be on fire, and we want you to be the person that provides them that solution to ignite that spark in them. So think about what you want to do, how you want to do it, and definitely email me, reach out to me, and connect with me on my brand new blog, jessicalawrenceonline.com. This has been a Workshop Wednesday. I'm so excited. This is not only going to, be today, it's definitely going to be ongoing and get better and better. Or like one of my mentors used to say, it's going to get gooder and gooder. Even though it's not a word, but I love it. I think it's fun. But yeah, absolutely, it's definitely going to be really good. So I want you guys to give me some feedback. Let me know what you think. This is just 100% me, because I don't always like having to do corporate type trainings all the time or speak and never make a mistake. That's just not realistic to who I am. So I'm really excited that you guys will be able to get a peek behind the scenes and just kind of check me out, and we can have real conversations. That's one of my favorite things to do, and I'm looking forward to serving you guys in the most how way possible. So it's been my pleasure. I'm Jessica Lawrence, the Golden Girl of goldengirlmarketing.com and jessicalawrenceonline.com, and I look forward to speaking with you again. And definitely tune into Sunday. I'll send you guys some info posted on my Facebook and all that jazz, all about my Sunday night strategy calls, and be on the lookout for how you can win a marketing makeover with me, the Golden Girl. So I'll talk to you guys later. It's definitely been awesome. So always remember, gotta have that hustle. So with hustle and lots of ambition and guts, I do leave you today. Have a great one. Bye-bye.